All
right.
That's the first thing I heard.
So, test description. Okay, thank you. Students should be able to use a logistic model to determine the initial population, maximum population, determine the population in a specific year. What might that look like? If I look at the review and I look at, say, question 3 here, that's a logistic model that's asking kind of the same kinds of things, right? That's the review. You should be able to solve an exponential equation or equations. And if I'm looking at the review, so like this is an exponential equation, but it's not very satisfying. If I go down and I look at these guys, though, that's probably about the level that you should be able to deal with. Solve logarithmic equations. So same kind of dealio. If I look over here, the ones with logs in them are logarithmic equations. And in addition, like if you look at the problems, where were they? Stuff like these guys down here at the bottom that have logs in them. Should be able to do something like that. Use the appropriate exponential or logarithmic model to solve a story problem. So when I say that, I'm talking about like, you know, how we use the equations for like decibels and pHs and like Newton's law of cooling and stuff. You have a story problem where you need to be able to pick the appropriate one and use it to solve a story problem. Use properties of logarithms to expand a logarithm. Again, if you look at the review, there's some pretty good expanding examples right over here. And then solve financial story problems that include compound interest, APY, annuity, loans. Again, if you look at the review, we have all that stuff in here. So like compound interest stuff, APY stuff. This is an annuity investment one. This is a loan one. You get the idea, right? Like it's basically the review. Any questions about like what the format for the test is going to look like here? Anything? Oh, I don't know. Like,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15.
so I don't know. Like it's like a normal length. I forget. They always changes, but they always take about the same amount of time.
Yeah, it takes about 95 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Let's look here.
So the charger. Part of the window.
9 questions.
It's part of the thing that goes down and the thing down. I was talking about. Oh, you're talking about the car?
Maya, 9.
9. Is that the thing?
This is the equation sheet that I'll give you.
Oh, okay.
So like I figure I'd drop that in there so you at least know like what you're getting.
Would you like to show us the test?
I mean, not really.
Not really, but you could.
I could, but I won't, right? Because I'm like an honest person.
You could let me take a picture.
How about you show every single person the test except Tom?
Yes.
Because he's taking the AP test.
Look, guys, if you can do the review, you're going to be just fine.
If I can't do the review.
Well, then you have like a week to figure out how to do the review, right? You should maybe not waste your time after I'm done talking in class. And while you have access to an expert in mathematics, like try to grind through that review a little bit and ask some questions when you get stuck on things. If you can't do the review, that is. So notice that the equation sheet is pretty comprehensive in terms of the stuff you're going to be given.
So like we don't really need. When is our hack sheet?
What? Hold on a second.
Jeez, Nora.
What? I will be happily answer that. I just want to kind of get my thoughts out before I get to it. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you notice here, though?
A lot of letters.
Yeah, a lot of letters. What are you gonna have to remember for those letters? What are you
What
gonna
they
be
mean.
responsible? Yeah.
Oh,
Like what goes in the spot? What does the
that
letter
should go
mean?
on a half.
That would be a good thing to go on your half sheet for sure. So you can look at the equation and go, what the heck do I put in for that? That's a good idea. Today is the review day, so work on your review, work on your half sheet. Half sheet due sometime next week. I think looking at the AP testing schedule, what did we decide? I talked.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I even think it's pushed back further than that because it looked like something was up. Like the Tuesday beforehand was going to be bad for second hour. So I think this has become like a yeah.
A Friday test?
Yeah, I think I have it for the 17th, which is the Friday, right?
Oh, okay, good. Wait, I like that now.
So I think this is the 17th then, on Friday. I'm so happy for you.
Dude, I was at an 89.5.
Uh-huh.
I think that got me up. I'm at a 90 now. Let's go.
Let's go.
You got an 100 and only brought up 1%?
That's 0.5%.
Oh, okay.
All right. Is everybody so far so good?
Isn't that it? You know what I'm taking is astronomy?
Stars and stuff,
Oh, great.
planets, asteroids, comets, black
Comets.
holes,
See,
Quasars,
I'm taking ag next year. I don't
nebulae.
know. I need to like move around.
Okay. Questions for me. We're cool on the test date.
Yep.
Cool on the half sheeter. Right, let's say Wednesday, probably next week is when I need it by.
Okay.
Um,
Sounds jolly.
I probably get you guys exam reviews next class or the class after, so you can start kind of plugging away at that stuff. Because I think after Friday, just see you one more time.
What? Yeah.
Because I think
we have.
because you have the leadership day, you're gone, and then it's just the X day, and then exam starts. Exam day start. Whatever the college
Do you
thing.
play Mercy?
Yeah, I don't know. You're gone for a whole day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
A lot of those.
Is everybody cool with the plan? So we'll probably start the exam review maybe next class or something.
Okay.
So you have a little bit of time to work on that in class also.
A review on everything we've done this semester.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
But what's the nice thing about Mr. Kulik's review?
If you finish it.
If you
But-
do it and turn it in, you can use it on the exam.
Is it the exact same as the seniors took?
Is it the exact same?
Like,
It's
or
similar.
like, you know, numbers different, but like.
Yeah, it's the same
It's
idea.
not impossible.
Well, people got like A's on it still.
Really?
Yeah, you know who got A's on it? People that did their review.
Was it like people that normally get A's though?
It was the people that did the review and didn't photo math it, that like did their review and like did it, and it was
Oh,
fine.
I gotcha.
If you like didn't really do your review, or like you copied someone else's, or you photo mathed the whole thing and you didn't actually like remember how to do anything, then it was rough. That's how it went. Like I tried to be real clear that like if you did the review, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And it was clear that like
Is the test,
some of us didn't really do the review.
is test grades worth more than the exams?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exams will work.
15.
How much is the test? 50? Like 5,
Yeah,
6,
I think
7?
something
Your
like
test
that.
is 50%.
I think so.
That's why I told you about this year. Oh wait, have you dropped any tests yet?
We don't drop a test. You
Oh,
can
double.
you can
double
read
highest
yeah,
or retake, right?
yeah.
Did
So-
you drop the lowest quiz?
Okay.
That is already happening.
But that's already like a thing.
Yeah, when I set it up to happen for the seniors, it has to happen for everybody. So the homework and
That's
quiz
what
grades
we're
are
doing.
already being dropped. The computer handles it all. So like if new stuff comes in, it just automatically like, oop, that's the new one, and it automatically does it. I don't have to do anything.
What highest is it?
So
For homework quiz? No.
she's talking about for the double, which we probably need to talk about at some point, but I don't need to do that till I figured we'll do that on the X day or whatever after the
Exit or last day?
well, I need the chapter 15 test. If there's one more grade, I don't want to have to do it twice. But if you know that you're gonna do a retake, should probably start planning a date for that now. We can do it in class. So if
When
you
should
are,
we, tell you if we're like doubling?
well, you only need to tell me if you're planning on a retake. And I guess 15 will be kind of ineligible as a retake, because I don't know if you'll really have a class day to do it. But if you know that you're like, oh yeah, I got a, 46 on test 5, like, let me do that one, like I know I'm doing it.
If you do horrendous on the test, you double it.
No, it's you gotta pick. Because here's the thing, if I did that, then why wouldn't everybody try a retake?
Exactly, so you're gonna do that.
Yes, but that means I have to do
Wait, so like if you do bad on the retake,
I put that score in, homie.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you gotta be really.
you gotta be prepared.
It's like an all like math department thing.
Yeah, I think I invented this policy and I think I've sold it to everybody.
It's great.
So can any subject do it? Or just math?
just math.
I don't know, this is as far as I know, the
We
math
got rid of
department's,
those quiz and Spencer, we just don't take them.
Wait,
Like, we
really?
took quizzes, well, we don't take quizzes, but like last year we did, so we dropped it.
so I don't know, this is what the math department has decided we're all doing. You get to decide based on your department. Maybe you try to sell it to somebody. Be like, hey, this is what the math department does, and I think that's a really fair representation, like,
I could.
I have a 95.
I know, but I didn't do the extra credit because I forgot it existed.
That's your fault.
what do you guys think?
What is he like?
We feel all right?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good? I'm gonna stop the recording, because
Yeah.
at this point, we've just been recording us having like
A cute little-
conversation.